morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Welcome to Reboot, Make It Monday Reboot. And this is, as everybody knows, one of my favorite days of the week. So I'm just going to today make cherry cheesecake bars. Cherry chip cheese bars. That's what it is. Cherry chip cheese bars. I watched Shorty from Crazy But Not Dangerous. I think that's what it is. Crazy But Not Dangerous. She's a wonderful cook and she has great recipes, and I'd love for you to all go over to her channel and support her because she's a really fun person to watch. So I got the recipe off of her channel. She did it the other day and it looks so good. I just have to try and recreate it myself. So I will show you what the ingredients are. You need and that's the reason I'm cooking it, because it doesn't have very many ingredients. I can do it with a mixer and no chopping involved. So you're going to buy yourself one of these cake mixes. It's called Cherry Chip Betty Crocker mix. So I've got that and I'm going to just dump it into my bowl here. Bill cut the bag for me, so I'm just going to dump, so you can see it. Okay, so I'm just going to dump this in the bowl. Once I get these other things out of my way, you'll be able to see me. Okay, so now that's going into the bowl. Oh, I have to go and melt my margarine. I'm sorry, I have margarine that has to be melted. I'll be right back. Okay, got that taken care of. I didn't think I was safe carrying that myself, so Bill carried it for me. So let's just get a few of these things in here. So I've got one cherry chip cake mix here. Let's read this one. This is pecans that have been all chopped up fine, but I'm not going to put that in yet. I'm going to put in the 2 eggs. Put this down here. Do that. I don't have a very good surface to work on here, so. All right, here we go. This is going to go down here. And I'm going to put the 2 eggs in right here. All right, 2 eggs. I'll put that over on top of that box. And I will put in an 8-ounce package of cream cheese that I just cut up into pieces so that it would be easier to mix in. And I got a cloth here so I can wipe my hands. As we all know, Darlene makes a big mess when she's trying to do this. But I am figuring out how I'm going to be able to carry on with my Make It Monday Reboot when I'm unfortunately not going to be able to use my hands. So we'll see. Okay, now the butter is melted. I'm using actual butter. You can use oil or butter or margarine, whatever you want, and just melt it up. But I don't want to put it in quite so hot. I did it for 30 seconds and that's plenty. All right, I gotta figure out how to get that off of there when my hand isn't going. So let's see. 2 fingers on that side and 1 thumb on that side. There we go, like that. All right, so melt the butter or margarine, okay? Combine all the ingredients. So there's those ingredients. I'm going to add the butter now. And it will help the cream cheese get melted in there too. See, my right hand doesn't work at all, so, and I am right-handed, so there we go. So when you're right-handed and your right hand doesn't work, it leaves you a little bit unable to do things. So now I'm going to stir this or mix this up, and then I'm going to add the pecans as a chosen additive. So you don't have to do that. All you have to do is put the cake mix and the melted butter, the 2 eggs, and the cream cheese. Unfortunately, I have this, makes noise, but it's going to make a very thick batter. So I won't make you listen to this. I'll just put you on pause and then I will come back and show you when it's all done up to there. Okay, I made an adjustment because she said it was a thick batter, but then I realized that I did the add-in of the pecans, the chopped pecans, so therefore it got really thick. So I chose to add 1 extra egg. So I made mine. I'm going to put her recipe as it stood because it was perfect in the description box. But just know that for mine, I added the add-in of the pecans. You can add in chocolate chips, you can add in pecans, you can add in dried cherries, you can add in anything you need to it or want to it. She said almonds were a good flavor combination with the cherries. I had pecans, and still with the extra egg, look how thick this is. Like, that is an incredibly thick batter. So what I'm going to do is, after I finish cooking it, she's put it in a 9 by 13. Mine's a slightly bit smaller than that. After I've cooked it, I'm going to sprinkle chocolate chips on the top and just let them melt on the top of it when it comes out of the oven. And I think it'll be delicious. So let me bring over my pan here. I insist on doing these things because I love them. I love doing the cooking and stuff. And unfortunately, my health is not allowing me to do much of it. So I'm going to do it while I can. Now, let's see if I can get this plopped in there. Wow, that's thick. Let me just get the spatula. And see, because I'm doing this like this, I can't hold the bowl up and dump it and stuff. I've tried that, but I just make a very big mess. So I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit better. And as you see, I got my mama's spoon here. The spoon that has all the flavor in it. She was a wonderful cook. Okay, so let's see if I can get this out of here. Here we go, and then we're going to cook this at 350 degrees, and she cooked hers for, hers were a little bit thinner because she did 9 by 13, and she cooked hers for 22 minutes. Recipe calls 13 to 17 minutes. So mine are going to be a little bit thicker because I have the add-in and because I have a slightly smaller pan. So I'm thinking that mine will probably require the little extra time too. So we're just going to check it and we'll know then how we're doing. So let's put this here like this and spread this out. I cannot believe how thick this is, and I added the extra egg. Okay. Now, let's see. And I put parchment paper in the bottom of mine just to make it a little bit easier for getting out. Okay, I'm just gonna get this started figuring out here. There we are. And you know, as it cooks, this is gonna go, of course, all melted together and be easy to lift out. So, okay. That's going to have to do. That's the best I can get it. So I'm going to put it in the oven for, I will start checking it at 13 minutes, but I will probably require up to the 20-22 mark. But we'll see. I have a gas oven, so it might be a little bit different. So I will pause you and we'll come back when we got it out of the oven. I'll show you what's next. If I can get up. Okay, so we got it out of the oven. And I sprinkled some chocolate mini chips on the top. And I'm just gonna, and so the heat of it could melt them a little bit, I'm just gonna smear that around. And that's also an addition that Shorty said we could do. And I thought that would be nice on the top of it, so I don't have very much of it, and very much chocolate chips, so this is just gonna do what it is. There, okay, that'll do. Okay, so now I'm going to slice it when it cools down, and I'll show you us enjoying it when it's ready. Okay, it's all cooled, and we're gonna freeze half of it and keep half of it for eating, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It looks kind of dry. I'll see if it is dry, but it looks kind of dry, and I think it's because the batter was so thick, and even I added the extra egg. So if it is dry, then I think the next time I would add a little bit of milk as well, but we'll just take a bite and see. Oh, I should show you there it is. Isn't, oh, where's the camera? There's the camera there. So let's see there. Let me hold it up so you can see it. I got a little bit of whipped topping beside it. Get a hold of it. Just spear it with this fork. You know, it doesn't feel dry when I spear it with the fork, so we'll see. There. There. Alright, so let's take a taste of it and see. This is nice and thick because I put it in a slightly smaller pan. I did cook it longer. I cooked it 8 minutes longer than it said, so I went 25. I went 25 minutes. Let's see. Because I can't eat anything dry, so if it's dry, I will know. Because I'll choke on it. Here you go, let's see. This is gonna taste wonderful. I know with the pecans. No, it's not dry. It's a little bit dry, but when you put the whipped topping or ice cream on it, it'll be fine. So, it's delicious. I think it would be really good with a few dried cherries in it too. A few dried cherries and a dish of ice cream. It'd be perfect. Alright, so that's Make It Monday Reboot today. And I don't know what we're going to do the next time. I might make it an Irish dish called champ. It's a potato dish, and we eat it quite often. I haven't had it recently, but we used to eat it quite often. Oh no, you can't have the dessert. No, you can't. All right, so you can say hi to all the people. Look, they all love you. Come, can you say hi? Can you say hi? Come up here. There you go. Let me give you some whipped cream. Mommy says you can have some whipped cream. Look. Yeah. You're licking the whipped cream up? I gotta give you a little bit more so everybody can see you doing it. Alright, now. Okay. So you can see. Lick it off there. No. I can't, they can't see you, honey. You're too low down. I'm gonna have to change the camera angle. That's I want to show everybody how you're doing it. So one more. This is the last lick. This is the last lick. There you go. See, she's looking right off my finger. Okay, that's good. All right, Linda, say good night to all the people. Say good night. Have a good one. See y'all tomorrow. Bye bye. Cody's not going to let him have cake because he didn't eat his dinner.